anyway, y'all, real quick. Bobby's aunt had some chicken. She had fried some chicken, girl. Oh my God, that chicken looked crisp. Okay, girl, to perfection. I was like, damn, and I was cooking at the time, but I was like, damn, I really wish. I forgot what I was cooking. What was I cooking on that night? I was cooking some. Oh, no, I wasn't cooking. We had pizza. Anyway, I was like, oh my God, like that chicken looked really, really good. Like it was all lightly crisp, and it just looked like if you bit into it, it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of chicken, girl. And I was like, oh my God, like it almost looked like Popeye's chicken, and I was just like, damn, wow, how did you cook that fucking chicken like that, girl? But anyway, y'all, because I really wanted a piece of this goddamn chicken. And it just seemed like, the chicken was there, you know what I mean? And nobody was eating on the chicken, girl. Like, everybody was doing all this yang talking. And I'm like, eat the fucking chicken, anime, you hear me? But nobody was eating the chicken, but yeah, move it on, girl. I'm sorry, I got carried away because that chicken looked so good. And they just wasn't talking about the chicken, girl. I had to rewind what was going on in that pot because I kept looking at the chicken. Girl. Anyway, y'all. Bobby Father, they get in touch with Bobby Father on the video call in jail. And they're talking, and Bobby, he's really excited. He seemed like before he was like nervous and everything, y'all. But when Bobby got on this call, he was ready. He was about it. He wasn't mean or anything, but he was just really like stern and asking his questions and giving answers of what he thought. Hey, everybody, it's your girl, Sassy Shantice. I'm coming back with another video. Yes, honey, back with another one, girl. Y'all get into this last episode, okay? The season finale, girl, which I did not know that. Okay, y'all. Anyway, it's the season finale, episode 12. Y'all, I would have told y'all that, but I really didn't even know that myself until the little slow music started coming on, y'all. I was like, oh, okay, girl. So anyway, I figured it out then. So anyway, y'all, the story starts off with Nori's Drink Champs, and Trick is there. So he's asking Trick, what does it mean when somebody can sing or somebody can sing? And we already know what that means, But he was really basically asking him about what happened with him and commenting on Beyonce, when he basically said she can't sing. So we all know the sing means, you can sing, what I'm saying, a little yang around the house, girl, maybe in the shower or something, honey. But can you sing? Can you fucking sing? And so he was like, yeah, I just said that because, it's other people that can sing, Trick. It's other people that can sing, like Aretha Franklin, girl. Okay, honey. Alicia Keys and Adele. Okay, Adele, I'll give you that. I ain't gonna say she can sing better than Beyonce. And then Aretha Franklin, okay, it's a different type of singing, you know what I mean? But you say Alicia Keys, like, I keep on falling, yeah. How is that singing? How is that singing? And did you really, like, compare her to Beyonce? I'm just like, oh, my God, like, girl, no, honey. Alicia Keys is cute, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, the bitch can't sing. Like, how would you even compare her to Beyonce? Like, that's crazy. So anyway, I was just like, that one name I did remember. I was like, Alicia Keys. Was like, bang, bitch, no, honey. Okay, moving on. So he basically was saying he got attacked. They tried to drag him down and cancel him because he said that she couldn't sing. And I just feel like, bitch, if you knew that, I just don't get people in this day and age. Even with the racist comments, things you're not supposed to be doing and saying on social media. Like, I just don't understand how people like Trick make certain comments knowing that you could possibly be getting canceled. Like, for me personally, okay, honey, I say some shit on here, you know what I'm saying, because I'm in my house and I'm just like, it's a freedom of speech, for real, girl, okay? But I have the choice of editing shit out. Like, I'm not just going to put anything out there because I could get in trouble. People could, take offense to it and everything. So I don't even, and so now I really don't understand how somebody could just say anything out their mouth and you're famous, knowing that your whole life can get dragged down. Everybody need to watch how they go because the Beehive came for him. They went on social media. They went to his website of Soul, something is called, his restaurant in Miami. They went on his website, like, dogged him out, gave him all these bad reviews and all this other type of shit. I was like, oh my God. Even though they did that, they was like, shit. Like I told y'all in one of my other videos, they was like, Trick restaurant is good as shit. And like I said, when I go to Miami, I'm definitely going to try that spot. But yeah, they was giving him all type of bad reviews and like they came for him like real bad. I think I got a comment Then I'm going to post to show y'all. And then somebody put bees all up against the thing. They just kept typing B, 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 B. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, you type all them motherfucking bees. Like, do you even know her? And then on top of that, wasn't your finger hurting when you kept them? I guess she was doing it on your phone. Like, it's not that fucking serious. Like, the beehive, I guess it is serious. But I'm just like, damn, that's a lot that she did to come back on Trick. And you don't even know Beyonce or Trick. It's strange to me, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, that's what people feel like they need to do, and you got to respect it. If somebody has the capability to bring your life down from the comments that you make, it's just not even worth it. Anyway, y'all, moving on. So Nori asked him, how's Eat a Booty Gang doing? So y'all, I'm just like, what the fuck is it? Eat a Booty Gang. So he like, yeah, as y'all all know, that's one of my things that I promoted on my first album, and that's up and coming, and we recruiting women for the Eat a Booty Gang. And I'm like, oh my God. So, bitch, are you saying you recruiting women for eating niggas' booties? Because this is getting real trifling. Like, I was just like, I wasn't here for it, and I was just like, damn, y'all, this is getting really nice. Like, even at the end, y'all, he had a table full of business people around him, and, you know, people from his hood and everything around him, like, trying to promote this Eat a Booty Gang, like, type of thing he got going on. I was just like, oh my God, he cannot really be promoting this shit. And who the hell gonna be buying some shit called Eat a Booty? Okay, girl, moving on, honey. So y'all, Florence, okay, she's in her music video, and y'all, the song is really cute. Like, it's a vibe. I don't even know, I don't remember what it was, but I did remember saying to myself, yeah, I'm gonna tell him I like that, because that was a little cute song. The vibe was cute, the words was cute, and the beat was cute. Like, it was on the pop. And Florence, kudos to you, you did the damn thing with that. And so she's on the pole, and she's working the pole, you know, like, I think 2 or 3 girls around her and everything, and they working the pole, so it's like a real sexy video. Really cute. Florence did a really good job. Anyway, she goes over to her sister, not her sister, her cousin, Jackie. Real cute girl. And they're sitting there and they're talking, and she's like, you know, Florence is like, I just really don't feel good about releasing, you know, my song, because my people in Haiti are going through so much right now, y'all. So y'all know everything that was going on. Hurricanes, tornadoes, people had nowhere to stay. They lost family members. The president of Haiti got killed. Like, it's so much going on there. She just, and I can understand that. She just feel like, you know what, this is not the right time to be putting this out right now. You know, on top of the fact that people are homeless, they don't have anywhere to stay. They're probably not going to be focusing on going out and buying an album, you know what I mean? Or actually, you know, on social media, however everybody do it. People are not going to be wanting to do all of that because they just don't have the funds and the money for it right now. And it's probably not piquing anybody's interest right now, you know? But she decided to go on with it because her cousin was like, you know, you've been working for a long time on this. You should go and do it. She was like, yeah, I probably will. Anyway, y'all, let's get to the meat and potatoes. So Florence is telling Jackie about her situation with Marlon, and she's basically saying, you know, I'm done. It's over. And she's like, why? What happened? She's like, he blaming me for him cheating, saying that I'm always gone. And she's like, well, who was it with? And she's like, you know, Debbie. And she's like, Debbie with the short hair. You know, I felt like they really was friends and like cousins and all that. She was like, Debbie with the short hair. She was like, yeah. She was like, oh, hell no. You know, girl, what you gonna do? And then Florence was like, girl, it's over. It's just over. And then Jackie's like, well, come on now. You mean it's over, or is it just over? Like, which one is it? Because it's 2 overs with you. You know, you always saying it's over. And Florence steady trying to convince her, trying to talk all over top of her. Yeah, no, it's really over. I'm tired. She was like, well, you mean divorce? She was like, yes, divorce. I'm getting a divorce. I'm like, okay, girl. So we'll see. I don't believe it. You know, Florence done took so much shit off of him, and she's going to continue to take shit off him. There's special bitches out here who stay with niggas like that, and I believe Florence is one. You know, she's going to end up staying with him, and there's a baby on the way. That's what's going to happen, you know? So, yeah, kudos to her, I guess. Like, girl, you a mess with that. That nigga is not that fucking serious. He's really not. And then on top of that, them kids, them suffering right now, you can see that. You need to go ahead and deal with that and get that shit over with right now while they're little, instead of dragging that into their teens and then leaving then. Girl, do what you gotta do. That's a mess. Marlon is a whore. So, y'all, Amada's in the studio, okay? She's doing her little song. Everybody, you know, doing it, getting into their little music now, you know? So, she's there. She's doing her little song, y'all, and Alan walks in. And she, like, looks surprised, you know? So, she takes him outside, and they start talking. Y'all know Amada always crying all over the damn place. She starts crying. about how, you weren't there for me and I'm so upset and, I'm tired of this and, you don't know how it feels for me losing blood and losing a baby and this is your baby. How could you not care about me? And she just going off and I'm just like, Dad, I feel you on it because I've had a miscarriage before. I understand. I'm not being unsympathetic. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, how many times are you going to cry to this motherfucker and he don't give a damn? He say the smallest shit and you run with it and act as if he said so much. Oh yeah, well since now Marlon made a grand gesture, then I'm just going to decide to try to work it out and figure it out. We're going to do this together. And I'm just like, damn girl, what? I was thinking to myself, what big gesture did he make? Because unless they edited some shit, because all he was really saying was, yeah, I want you back. I want to make it work. And, I feel like I did wrong. And okay, you know what? At this point, nigga, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. But guess what? If I do give you a chance, why don't we do this from afar? You know what I mean? Show me that you can do some shit for me afar. Because the way that you've been working already is not working. So I need to see show improvement through actions. You know what I'm saying? So all that fucking talking that he doing, Amada need to sit back and watch this nigga work. Because until he actually do something like physically, like every day, calling you, maybe sending flowers, showing that you all up in his day. He's thinking about you, doing certain things for you as far as like something, I don't know, just showing you that he gives a fuck about you and not just, his work. Like he told you, oh yeah, well I'm busy when you told him that you was having a miscarriage. What? Then on top of that, gonna tell you, this episode gonna tell you, you know what? She said, you weren't even there when I was having a miscarriage. He said, well, you should have called me. So what? Are you fucking saying this bitch should have got on the plane while she was in labor, while she's having, because that's what it fucking feels like, labor, okay? A miscarriage. While she's having a miscarriage and get on a plane and tell you, hey, I'm hurt. Like, how does that look? Because I was confusing that. She should have, even Amada was like, what? Did you just say that to me? Like, Amada and, okay, girl, moving, like, for real, like, this show is starting to blow me because all this back and forth stuff, with these dumb ass niggas, it just doesn't make sense, right in front of your, like, and I'm serious, I know I've been through my stuff with men, but I have been able to cut stuff off after a couple of times. Like, you cannot keep dragging yourself over and over through some dumb shit. When you see a motherfucker don't give a fuck about you, like, for real, like, you don't even need to be checking for him because he's not checking for you, boo. So I don't even know why, he's back in her face. It's funny to me, but, if he was one way one time, that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be like real cold as he was before and then come back and change to a 360 out of nowhere. He up to something to me. And that's just me. That's just my take on it. Alan is up to something and Amada is not getting it. She's going to get her again. Yes, we're going to come back and see the next season. They're not together. Watch. I bet y'all. So Neri, Princess, and Ray J are at Neri's new spot, Juicy, So she's having a soft opening. Her husband Nori is like, look, I'm ready for the hard opening because this stuff costs a lot of money, and we really need to get the business open. She's been working really hard. He's proud of her, but he said she's been working really hard and yeah, we just need to go. So anyway, and get this business started. So anyway, they're talking, him, Ray J, Princess, and Neri. And they're standing there talking, and Neri is telling them that, it's their 10-year anniversary, and they're going to renew their vows. They're going to have a vow renewal. So I was like, that's nice, and me and my husband have been thinking about that, not thinking about it, but once we get the money, once we settle into our new home that we're working on, getting... we are going to start the process for renewing our vows. So we're going to have a nice big wedding like we did before because we had a wedding that was popping and I loved it. And I want another one for my family and friends to come again. So yeah, I was really excited when I heard about that. It just reminded me of our wedding and how I'm going to do the damn thing on the next one, honey. You hear me? So anyway, so they're talking about that. And Nori asks Ray J, so how are y'all doing? And off the break, y'all, Princess and Ray J just look away like a motherfucker ain't talking to them. I said, I'm just like, girl, okay, honey, did y'all really have to let everybody see y'all hand? Like, that was crazy. Like, y'all couldn't even fake. Ray J did try. He was like, oh no, everything cool, we good. Like what? Like, y'all not even looking at each other. Y'all supposed to be next to each other. I'm like, we fine. Yeah, we've been married for such and such. And how is it, is it? Because that's how me and my husband, when you happy, you can talk amongst other couples like that, But they was all separate, all off to the side. They wasn't all like together. Like, yeah, and how is it? Marriage is alive, but we hang in there. the communication, the little merge talk, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do with other married couples, but they was not doing that, girl, okay? So yeah, they threw me over that, and I was just like, dang, I wasn't sad for them, And the reason why I wasn't sad for Princess and Ray J, because they just need to end the shit. Like, Ray J be current shit, just like Princess said in her confession. She was like, look, I have tried everything. That's what she said. She said, I've tried everything. He even told me, said, Ray J told her, you know what, you just need to leave it alone because this isn't even going to work. I'm like, damn, nigga told you that? Girl, I said, that Ray J doing too much. I don't know what has gotten into Ray J. I really don't understand it. Like, he seemed like he really was in love with Princess, y'all, on all of these different Love and Hip Hop. And then all of a sudden, like, he just, I don't know their problems, their issues. I don't know. I can't even figure it out. Like, they was just on Love and Hip Hop boot camp or something like that. It was really good, y'all. If y'all can check on y'all DVRs and look that up. But that was really good. Like, who was on there? I think Kirk and Rashida was on there. Yandy and Mendeecees. Like, it was really good. And I review? I think I reviewed it. Yeah, I reviewed that. So, yeah, I think I reviewed that. Did I review that? I gotta go back and check. But anyway, yeah, they was on there, and it's just like, Ray J just seemed real cocky, you know what I'm saying? Princess seemed like, real nice and soft-spoken, and then once he keep going, like, and I'm not even jumping on her side, it just seemed like after a while, she just get like a bitch like him. Like, I did review that, because they was, like, going on each other about how they look like. They was just, like, currently, like, real bad. Like, how you should not be doing in America, because it could come back to bite you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say shit that you can't take back. Like, that's crazy. And that's what they was doing. And they just go for the juggler when they argue. And it's just like, wow, really weird to see. Especially for people who are established. You would, think that they have more couth with themselves, but that's not the case with them. So yeah, she was talking about that, and she just basically like she gave up. So Bobby is went over his aunt's house, okay, and Snoop is there. He's excited to see Snoop, y'all. They're about to do a video call to see his father in jail, Bobby's father in jail. And Bobby's in his confessional saying how he doesn't know if he's accepted the fact that Bobby is gay, but he's never really spoke on it. So he doesn't know, if he's comfortable with it. And that was just like a thought of Bobby's, I guess, because once they started talking, they really didn't get into anything like that. And I was glad, because the thing about it is, I think his father's accepting, and some stuff just needs to go unspoken. Like, let's not even get into that, because I love you regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, dang, that was nice that that wasn't brought up. But if Bobby needed to hear that, then maybe it should have been brought up, But anyway, it wasn't about any of that. Bobby father, they get in touch with Bobby father on the video call in jail. And they're talking, and Bobby, he's really excited. He seemed like before he was like nervous and everything, y'all. But when Bobby got on this call, he was ready. He was about it. He wasn't mean or anything, but he was just really like stern and asking his questions and giving answers of what he thought. So Bobby off the break is like, look, I was kind of hesitant, of connecting with you because, I just was kind of confused on why you was reaching out after all this time and you've never reached out before, and Bobby father, he ain't taking an offense at all. And Bobby just tells him, look, not having you around caused me a lot of hardships in my life, and I'm a little bit upset about that. Y'all see the sun coming in? God damn, girl. Good Lord, just killing a bitch. You feel me? Anyway, y'all, moving on. So Bobby father just tell him, look, I know I made a mess of my life, but I do want things to change, and I want you to look up to me one day, and I thought that was strong. I said, dang, like, and he really looked, sincere when he said it, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, I know you want to get out. In the back of my mind, you just going to say anything you need to say just to get out, but at the end of the day, I was just like, dang, like, that's what you want your kids to do. You know what I mean? Look up to you as far as how you think, how you feel, listen to your guidance, just being the best friend you can. And he wants that with Bobby now. So I was thinking to myself, damn, Bobby, go ahead and give him a chance. You know what I mean? So next thing you know, he asked Bobby, do you love me? And Bobby was like, yeah, I love you because you're my father, But as far as anything else, like, I can't say either or, because I don't really know you like that. Like, you haven't been around. So his father asked him, why don't you come down here so we can sit and talk for a couple hours? And Bobby was with it off the break. Like, there was no hesitation. He even stopped in mid-sentence and was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just gave me chills, because everybody wants their parents. You know what I mean? And that's just it. And parents are so important in kids' lives. And y'all, when you are a parent, just be everything to your child, because there's nobody better than you. You know what I mean? I know as far as my daughter, and I ain't gonna let no bitch be better than me as far as in her life. You know what I mean? But not only did I make sure that, I always want her to look up to me. You know what I mean? So that is real important to me. So I know when he said that to Bobby, Bobby's father said that to him, even though he does want something from Bobby, maybe it's sincere, because that's a strong piece of parenting that you appreciate. For your children to look up to you, be able to come to you, respect you, all of that. So when he said that, I felt him on that, y'all. And, you know, I just want Bobby to hear him. And hopefully, like he said, give him a chance. Bobby did say, he was like, you know what, I think that would be a wonderful idea for us to get a better relationship with each other and become more comfortable. So kudos to them, and I hope it works out. So y'all, Marlon, okay? He is in his confessional, and he's saying how his friend has gotten killed. You know, one of his best friends. Seems like his best friend. Like, he's even close to Florence and the kids. And yeah, I felt bad for him when he was crying in his confession about it. So he basically said his friend got killed because he's affiliated with the Prime Minister of Haiti. So he has something to do with all of the stuff that's going on with Haiti. And they found him face down, naked, dead. And so he's basically really upset. And I'm just like, dang, I'm feeling for him, but I'm just like, Florence, what you gonna do, girl? Okay, honey. So Florence is pulling up. She's like, yeah, I'm outside. They're on a phone call. And she like, yeah, I'm outside. And, you know, she pull up. And he's in the car. And she's just like, damn, like, what the fuck? You know, they basically are rocked. Like, and she like, damn, basically telling him that was your man. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, yeah. He's crying on her. She's holding him and everything. And I'm just like, Florence, boo, I understand that, you know, you want to be there for your man. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, you need to step back a little bit and give him some space, because you ain't forget. You know what I'm saying? We can be there for people afar. And I'm not trying to be mean, y'all, but that's just the way that it needs to be. Because if somebody cannot be there for you and you're hurt, you done hurt this girl so many times. She already said it with the cheating and the lie. Now you on your knees eating pussy. Like, what next is it going to be? A goddamn baby? You feel me? So when you keep hurting her like that, and then she's upset, she's crying, them kids are upset, they're crying, they don't know what to do, she doesn't know what to do, her heart is just crumbled, she don't know what to think, she can't trust, who the fuck is he, all this stuff that she's going through, and then you continuously do it again and again, and then you can't be man enough to stop the bullshit in her hurt and stop her hurt, but then she's supposed to be there for you in your hurt. You know, like, it doesn't make sense to me, and I just couldn't do it if I was Florence. Like, I'd be like, you know what, girl, it'd have been just like this. Look, he'd have called me, girl. He'd be like, you know, such and such died. I'd be like, for real, girl, are you serious? Oh, that is really messed up. That's messed up. What happened? Girl. And then he'd tell me and everything, and I'd be listening, listen, because I ain't get what the fuck you did out of my head. You feel me? Like, you probably can't get that type of shit out your head. The visual of that, of him eating somebody, girl, that's too much. And then I'd probably be like, you know what, for real, that happened? Dang, that's fucked up. You know, I hope you feel better, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever need to talk, you can call me and everything, but yeah, I talk to you, you know, late and everything. Because we not doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it, you know? And she was looking all in his eyes, girl. And he was telling her, he was like, yeah, because, you know, I realized that girl just throwing the motherfucking guilt on her as if he just need her so bad. He was like, yeah, because I realized that, you know, you really need family, and, you know, people can just die at any moment, at any time, you know. And then he in this confession about, yeah, and this is just not worth it, what I've been doing, hurting my wife and hurting my family, and I'm about to lose my family and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, now see, this is what people do. When stuff come along, they want to forget the big stuff that happened because some other big stuff came, and act like nothing happened. Girl, we not forgetting that you was doing all that. Not only that you was doing all that, you was up there smacking bitches on the ass. You went down from my older sister down to the younger sister. So you was doing all this smacking of the ass with my sister. I don't even know what you was doing, all going to the goddamn CVS. Like, I cannot trust you. here nor there. You can't trust him any fucking way. Like, like, you can't even trust this nigga at the corner. So he probably be flirting all in his bitch face. Like, no, Florence need to get the fuck on with that. And, girl, it's somebody for everybody. That's all I gotta say. It is somebody for everybody. And she was just, you know, staying in his eyes and like, well, Marlon, yes, Marlon, well, Marlon, yes, Marlon. I'm thinking to myself, girl, you done fucking caved again. The same shit that she be doing. And he know it. He know that eventually this bitch is going to give it. And that's why he keep doing it. And that's why I keep telling y'all, if you keep letting somebody do this to you over and over again, they know in the back of their mind, this bitch ain't going nowhere. So you're going to continue to get treated in that way. And Florence just don't know, you know, and y'all, she is still young, I guess. What is Florence? Probably like in her early 30s or something. I'm 44, so a bitch almost 50. You know what I mean? So I done been through my share of frogs and all that shit. Got me a good husband, good man. So I can sit back and talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I know I've been through certain things where as soon as certain things happen, I cut that motherfucker off. I did. And I made sure that, because the thing about it is I cannot stand when somebody keep doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Like, I'm not just gonna sit around and keep taking bullshit. Like, even with my baby father, it was there and then it was over quick. Like, nah, we not doing this. And I kissed so many frogs till I got my husband. Y'all gotta just dismiss the fucked up nigga. So because the other nigga could be waiting and you still with this dumb ass nigga you got. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just be on here telling y'all to do certain things that I wouldn't do. Like, fuck that. I did that shit a couple of times. Like, I don't like, oh, fuck that. You did too much. You want to be with her? Go with her. Oh, you don't like this? Like, it's not worth it to keep sitting there taking shit off of a nigga. It's just not. Because there's somebody out there who will love you for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck how you look. I don't give a fuck how you dress. I don't care. It is somebody out there for you. And you don't have to take no bullshitting ass nigga who keep telling you all these fucking lies and being with this person, and just, because I'm telling y'all, a nigga will be where they want to be. And if he want to be with you, he gonna be there. But if he don't want to be with you, he gonna be here and everywhere. So yeah, I ain't gonna start preaching like I always do, girl. But yeah, Florence need to leave that ass alone. But she ain't gonna do it. She gonna be up there and her, them boys gonna be in their fucking teens, and she might just be starting to realize, damn, I done took too fucking much and roll out. So she in her confession is talking about they having a breakthrough, honey. Okay, it's probably just a breakthrough, and then tell Marlon that, you know, they're gonna go through what they're gonna go through in their relationship. So I'm like, okay. So basically you just telling him, yeah, okay, I'm about to go ahead and sit here and take everything that you did to me and more. So Trina is doing her video shoot, okay, y'all, and she looked tight. You know, like, I really do like the orange. She had orange finger waves. Y'all, I love finger waves. I never rock finger waves. I always wanted some finger waves and never got finger waves. But these finger waves are popping. They look really good. She had like an orange, what was that? Like an orange fur on. And then she had these orange boots. And all of the oranges were different tones. But for some reason, the shit still look good. You feel me? So yeah, that was her. And then she was doing her little, you know how Trina keep on doing a little, all of that. So she was doing all that. And then she had this young girl next to her. She was thick, you feel me? And she was doing all this type of stuff. You know, they was giving up shows, honey, for the camera in the video. So they was looking cute and everything. So next thing you know, KD and CO, those are the two managers, are over with Raymond, and they're talking about, basically just trying to get together about, you know, what needs to go on as far as management. And Raymond brings up a good point, and I was just like, oh my God, thank you. He was like, you know what, we're not here, because he could see the shit about to go to the left, you feel me? So he was like, you know what, we're not here to point fingers at one another. We just trying to, you know, get together where we can make all this shit work. So we don't really need to talk about who's wrong and what, you know what I'm saying? Let's just try to get it together and figure out how to make it work better for Trina. Obviously, KD, the girl manager, did not hear shit Raymond said, because just like a bitch, okay, just like how we are, she, you know, started throwing shade, okay? And I said, yeah, because I would have too if I had something to fucking say. This bitch was like, you know what? You didn't even answer text messages. And I was like, oh my God. And so CO was like, well, I did answer your text. You didn't do that. And so they started going back and forth. And then even Raymond started getting into going back and forth. So they was just arguing and all this other shit. And at first, Raymond was the mediator. And then for some reason, he just got all mixed up and then started arguing with the motherfuckers too. I'm like, oh my God. So next thing you know, Trina come over there and she like, look, y'all, I've changed. She in her confessional saying, I've changed. I'm trying something different. You know, I will come over here and go on these motherfuckers, but I'm going to do it different. So she come over there. She like, you know what? Could y'all please? And she looked kind of like a little nutty because she was trying, you know what I'm saying? And I know how that looks. You know what I'm saying? You be trying to contain yourself. So she was like, you know what, could y'all just quiet it down a bit because y'all are basically screaming over top of the music video, and they're over there trying to do a video. So she like, y'all basically yelling over the music, and we can't even hear what we're doing. And so Raven just sitting there looking stupid. I was like, Lord, they are so cute together. He just sitting there looking like he's stuck, like he just got caught up in all that shit. I'm just like, Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, right, because at first you was the mediator. Then you got quiet. I was mad at you. Like, you should have piped them down and got them together, but you didn't. You was just all up in your feelings with them, but I know how it is. So Alan comes over to Amada's house, okay, y'all, to eat dinner with her and her mother. And I'm just like, oh, shit, like, what's the fuck? So, y'all, basically, in a nutshell, he doesn't even get down on his knee. I noticed that, okay? And he stands up, tells her to turn around, and he proposes to her, you know, and she's just like, oh my God, and it's just like, it's not even a happy moment because, bitch, you was all cold to me before. You was the same motherfucker, wasn't you, who told me that you wasn't taking me and my mother to the airport and that I could catch an Uber? Like, that's some old fuck boy shit. Like, who does that? And he was like, you can get there by yourself. Like, he ain't give a fuck then when you up there having a miscarriage. Like, not even it's the miscarriage. It's other stuff. It's just the way that he act. Like, he's a bitch ass nigga. He's one of those. He's one of them motherfuckers, y'all, who thinks he looks better than you. So he's going to treat you less than. That's who the fuck he is. You feel? Even when he was proposing her, I said, you know what? Amada better be real careful because that looks scary. There's no way. That's two different motherfuckers. How did he change overnight like that? That's a red flag. No, there's no fucking way you was that damn cold. Then all of a sudden you gonna come back and be all nice. Talking about you want a family with her, you want to be with her, and all this stuff. And I'm just like to myself, you know what? She might need to check out, you know, to see if his bank account is low or something, because he might be coming for your money, your bag, and you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You really got to be careful. And if it make it to getting married, she really, like Kanye West said, shit, bitch, if you ain't no motherfucking punk, you better holler prenup. We want prenup. You feel me? And I know her mother gonna press her out about that because Amada's mother don't be playing around with them type of games either. She was like, oh, congratulations. I'm so glad my daughter's getting married, you know, and stuff like that. But she was just looking like, kind of suspect. And she couldn't ruin the moment, you know what I mean? But she was looking like, okay, girl. You know, so, you know, and then next thing you know, oh, they're going to get married, but, you know, she leading him outside and he going back to the DR, which he has to go back to the DR because, you know, they haven't made those type of arrangements. But I was just like, damn, but it just looked like that's what he's going to do, you know, just walk off because that's who he is. Like, he ain't got time for no goddamn Amada. He trying to use her. That's all the fuck it is. So y'all, moving on. So y'all, Trina is finishing up her photo shoot, okay? And the song sounds really good. You know, these girls, her and Florence, their music, their flow, the words, everything is popping. Like, it really sounds good, you know. And I would say, if it sounds like some shit, y'all can go on Encore, my Encore reviews that I did, and I tell y'all if the shit sound like the shit. You know what I'm saying? But Trina sound really good and Florence sound really good. And their whole vibe was good. Trina was doing her little shit, you know what I'm saying? And giving it up and looking like, you know, a boss bitch. And it looked really, really nice. Like, I really appreciate that. So next thing you know, the video shoot is over and Raymond walks up and he gets down on his knee, honey, okay? Okay, honey, the way that Alan should have, you know, he gets down on his knee the way it should be done, okay? Not standing around in the back of somebody, like, ugh. So Raymond gets down on his knee and Trina's just like looking down. Y'all, I got the picture. I'm gonna put the picture up. Don't worry, I got the picture. Just in case I got the picture, girl. So, yeah, she's just looking shocked. You know, I'm just like, oh my God, I was pausing. I was like, oh, look, that looks so cute. She looked so shocked. She did not know. Even Joy didn't know. And I was glad he didn't tell Joy. I know Joy wouldn't tell her, but yeah, he kept it on the low because Joy was shocked too. So he put this big ass ring on her finger. She was like, oh my God. She said in a confessional, I don't even know when he had time to go get this ring because we're always together. And I thought that was cute. You know what I'm saying? Because it just shows how much they be together. Y'all, that's how me and my husband used to be. Like, we still are like that. Always together. Just always the fuck together. You feel me? So when she said that, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. they always together. So yeah, she's just really excited. He's really excited. And you know, she pulled him up off the floor. They start hugging and everything. And Joy was like, you know, if you want me to hold that, because you know it's kind of heavy, talking about her ring, then I hold it for you. And Trina all sides laughing and everything. It is so cute, you know. And I'm just so excited for Trina. This guy really likes her. He's like, look, I want to be, he's in this confession. And he basically saying how Trina's his soulmate. He wants to be there for her for whatever she goes through. So yeah, I'm for Raymond, okay? And I see why Trina like him. He's not a bad looking guy, and he's all for her. And y'all, that's what we need, a nigga who's all for you and not all doing all this other shit. Someone he doing this and he busy and all this other shit. So yeah, y'all, that was that for that. So yeah, y'all, that is the end of this episode. Y'all, we had so much fun with Love and Hip Hop Miami. And now that I just did the last episode review, I am kind of sad that it's over, you know. But yeah, moving on. I gotta find some other stuff to review. So y'all down in the comments, let me know another show that y'all think that I should review. Y'all don't put no bullshit down there, because I'm gonna let you know if I'm gonna do it or not, because I like stuff that's, you know, a little popping and what's going on for the now. You know, I am still reviewing Our Kind of People. We had a break for November 9th. It came back November 9th. So I will be reviewing that, continue to review that. And we're on episode, I think, 6. So yeah, stay tuned for those. And yeah, if y'all have any other shows for me to review, like I said, put them down below, but they gotta be good, girl. Okay? So yeah, y'all, that is all for this video. I will see you guys and ladies later. Bye.